Imagine this. One day, your loved one walks out the door and just vanishes. No note, no fight, no warning. For 3 long years, there's nothing but silence and unanswered questions. Then, just as suddenly, he reappears, but he's not the same person. He has no memory of who he is, where he's been, or even who you are. This isn't the plot of a movie. It's the baffling true story of a man who seemingly stepped out of his own life. Let's rewind. It was a completely ordinary day. He left for work like he always did, but he never arrived. His car was found abandoned miles away, with his wallet and keys still inside. Police searches turned up nothing. His family and friends were devastated, cycling through hope and despair. For 3 years it was a cold case, a ghost story whispered in his hometown. Then, a phone call. A man matching his description was found wandering hundreds of miles away, disoriented and confused. He was physically healthy, but his mind was a blank slate. He didn't recognize his own name. When his family rushed to see him, they were met with the vacant stare of a stranger. He couldn't recall their shared memories, his favorite foods, or the sound of his own mother's voice. It was like his entire past had been erased. He had to be reintroduced to his own life, learning about himself from photo albums and stories told by people he couldn't remember. So, what happened? Psychologists have a term for this: dissociative fugue. It's an extremely rare condition, often triggered by severe stress or trauma, where a person loses their sense of personal identity and wanders away from their home. It's like the brain's ultimate defense mechanism, a circuit breaker that flips to protect itself from something too overwhelming to process. During this fugue state, the person might even create a new identity and a new life, completely unaware of the one they left behind. In this man's case, he seemed to have lived a simple, quiet life during his missing years, working odd jobs and keeping to himself. He never got into trouble, and no one he met suspected anything was amiss. He was just a guy with no backstory. When he was finally found, it was as if he was waking up from a 3-year dream he couldn't remember. But here's what continues to stump doctors and investigators. Usually, in cases of dissociative fugue, there's an identifiable trigger: major financial crisis, a traumatic event, or a severe personal conflict. For this man, his life appeared perfectly normal. He had a stable job, a loving family, and no known enemies or major stressors. There was no clear why. This lack of a catalyst makes his case a profound medical mystery. Did he witness something terrible? Was there a secret he was running from that no one knew about? Or was it a spontaneous neurological event, a glitch in the brain's complex wiring? We may never know. The recovery process for someone in this situation is slow and arduous. Imagine trying to piece together your identity from scratch. You're told you love hiking, but you feel no connection to the mountains. You see photos of yourself smiling with people who are now strangers. It raises fundamental questions about who we are. Are we just the sum of our memories? If you lose your past, do you lose yourself? This man's story teaches us a powerful lesson about the fragility of memory and identity. Our memories anchor us. They build the narrative of our lives and inform our sense of self. Without them, we're adrift. While his family rejoiced at his return, they also had to grieve the person he once was and get to know the new person standing before them. It's a journey of rediscovery for everyone involved. This case remains a fascinating and haunting puzzle. It's a real-life exploration of the deepest parts of the human mind, and a stark reminder that the person we are today is intricately woven from the threads of our past. What are your thoughts on this? Could you rebuild your life without your memories? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the unexplained.